Alrighty then. Alright, stream seems to be going well. Hello everyone, it's me again, Splat Mike, and we are back with Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. So yeah, as you saw earlier, I am several hours late from when I wanted to start. It's because I had to go out and get a haircut today, and the place where we went to was like, not that far, but it takes so freaking long because of freaking traffic. And because I took so long, we didn't get here until like an hour before I was supposed to start, but I still have to shower and do all the other things. And then my sister decided to fall asleep. So I'm like, fine, I'll let you sleep in until you're done. So it took until now, and I'm finally here. But yeah, last time, Byakuya was found dead, and now we gotta solve this mystery. Since it's a bit late, we're only gonna be able to do the entire trial. So we're gonna be doing just that for this stream. We won't be starting Chapter 2 at all. So, continue. We must investigate.
Yeah. Oh, Hellhound Earring, answer my call! Impossible! Is this effort futile as well?
Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped?
You! It is not a mere earring, it is the Hellhound Earring!
Fine.
Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it.
This is certainly random.
The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood, and his drenched, blood-red fur would draw in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolical beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event.
Shiver!
The Hellhound Earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian, I wear that earring at all times.
Is that really about a freaking Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
I won't let you!
What is it? Where did it disappear to?
Maybe it fell underneath the floor? Carpet didn't cover the whole floor, so it might have fallen through the gaps beneath the exposed floorboards.
So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bubble.
Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor. Peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it!
Ah, there it is. I found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound Earring. It seems God exists for my benefit.
I see. Good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? Cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either.
Then maybe you should just give up?
What?
Give up what? The world?
I mean, give up the earring.
You!
Fool, have you not yet realized? World will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
If you flinch, you will
But
die!
even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter.
Why am I being scolded?
Fine.
She was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world.
He wants that earring back, so any means necessary. Determination is truly inspiring. But it's nice if you actually helped me with the investigation. There are lots of fancy-looking party dishes, and yet nobody really ate that much. I can't imagine how these are related to the incident. Such a huge table, but there's nothing out of the ordinary. Mihiru, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. One minute Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant something awful suddenly happened. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If only I had acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing never would have happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come from it.
Jeez.
Jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
Hey Hajime, forget about what I just said, got it?
Yeah, that's fine, I got it.
Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to.
Clue?
Hey.
Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Oh yeah, the pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now. Really, please. Let's see. It's this photo. And this one. I took 2 photos right before the blackout, but... Huh? Is something wrong? I didn't realize just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body under the table with the lamp on top of it? The one under the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall furthest away from that table. You're right, that's pretty far. There's something. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Can you approximate everyone's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it. And leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided...
You better do your best.
You better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
Do you understand what's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but... It's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person from when she was feeling down. There's a lot of tasty-looking party dishes.
Hey.
Hey, Hajime. There's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Not that you mention it. But why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out what happened exactly during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although if seeing was impossible, then there's the possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her?
Hey Astral, how's it going? Yes, I am streaming this late. I was a little bit late. I explained it a bit earlier.
Under this very table, Byakuya was... First I should investigate the top of the table. The only thing on the top of this table that really catches the eye is this desk lamp. Looks like an antique lamp and seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else to the table that really stands out to me, so... Now it's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as I encouraged myself and quickly looked beneath the table. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hanging on the air. And during the stinging pain in the back of the eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny, he was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things. But he tried his best to lead everyone.
Yeah, Byakuya died at the end of last stream.
Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. The body is collapsed face down under the table. He was in the middle of attempting something, it looks like he was. According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and the abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would Vanus really do something so horrible? The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. It's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in the blood. Blood might have splattered over the place when he got stabbed. There don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. To die after surviving the last game and somehow not mentioning it. I know, I'm still confused why Byakuya's here. Maybe we'll find out. Bloody knife, is that the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring the knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items are supposed to be in place in the Duralium case. It's
It's possible they stole this knife from the case, or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. Some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Either someone hid the knife, or Byakuya had it, and he was trying to use it. Maybe he was trying to use it. Something stuck to the back of the table. Or no, they actually did hit it. This is where the knife came from. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. The dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Okay, so someone hid the knife before... So, whoever came here before Byakuya started patting someone down, and then they hit the knife under the table, and... The only one I can think of is Nagito, but I don't think he would do something this early. So maybe someone hid it during the blackout, and then... Oh wait, no, not during the blackout. They got it during the blackout, and then snapped Byakuya, but who could have left it before everyone got here? Looks like binoculars, but... Why was a pair of binoculars under the table?
Hey,
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Then what are they?
perhaps...
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They're also stock self-defense kits, too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Sure, I'm pretty much investigated what's on the table. Despite the fact it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Just a little bit, I'm sure we're getting closer to the truth beyond Byakuya's death. What about you, Mikan?
I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. Somehow.
Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit?
You're right. I need to calm down first. I am careless enough as it is.
That's pretty obvious from how you felt earlier.
I'm terribly sorry for that, for showing you something so unsightly. Yeah, you made me remember it again.
No, why must you show me this image again?
It's so embarrassing. Please erase it from your memory.
I would erase it from my memory if you didn't freaking remind me. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry.
I can't stand it.
No, why is this a truth bullet? Why? Remote-controlled air conditioner. That's engraved in my memory now. Air conditioner. Could it be? Hey, all of you, why can't you act a little more grown-up? What was that sound just now? This is an air conditioner. Is probably the only machine inside that room. The air conditioner's remote control. Timer was set to 11:30 p.m. Pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means... The mechanical sound before the blackout probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of information are as bad as I thought. So... Oh yeah, I need to check the wall. Why are the windows covered with iron plates? Does it have something to do with the renovation project? Okay, let's check the monitors. Oh yeah, the duralium case. This is the metal case that Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralium? Last I saw it, it was closed, but there are lots of odd things in this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this? Hard plastic case, but it's just the case. The inside is empty. Wonder what was inside. The one thing that really catches my attention is the small key. It must be the key to the other duralium case. The other case was in the office, and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If that key to the duralium case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case, which means the weapons inside the duralium case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralium case in the first place? A case packed with all the security equipment. Maybe he was just being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's just too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? Because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful? Now then, where should I investigate?
Hajime.
A moment. What is it?
Hey.
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told one of us is a killer. Can't be helped if everyone is on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a sense similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings towards Hope's Peak Academy, isn't that right? Well, yeah, but... Fine, if we're gonna go together, let's go on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat. I'm glad. It will be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what you said about us being similar, I don't think I agree.
Now then.
I guess for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall, I think we consider the whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout took up the place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. You're right. Who is... Oh, hey, Goose. Nice. Alright. What do I have to investigate? Sonia. There is something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange.
It
no?
appears that only this wall is a different color and material. Why is
Perhaps.
that? Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You never seen one before? It's a door that shuts keep the fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow.
I see. It is like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. Oopsie. Goose. It's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Fire door. Alright, let's see what's in here. Right. Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine. Isn't it amazing? The meat is so big, even I was shocked.
Well, guess
It's a
that's
dish
about
fit
it.
for a tropical island. I'll never be able to get the meat like this from a Oyama or a Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less an Oyama and Azabu. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. His bare hands. That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in the country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Izabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know.
Man.
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate the food were Akane and Peko, who took portions for herself.
Eh?
Don't say that. I worked so hard to cook the most refined party dishes. Only 2 people actually tasted them.
To tell you the
Well, it's not
truth,
like I actually believe it, but there really is a killer out there. Well, I'll probably never forgive the killer. He's scary when he's mad. This equipment list. Byakuya must have confiscated all the dangerous items in the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to be brought from outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey,
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so it doesn't really matter. I agree. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout terror? That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. Then I heard everyone's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. The place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't she have used that kitchen stove as light?
No.
Ah, that's impossible. The gas stoves need electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. See, then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. I guess I pretty much finished investigating this kitchen for now. Nikito, let's get going.
You're right.
Yeah, sure thing. Ugly storage room. Storage room is really dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands are full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs, there's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Are those irons? Looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel a little sinister? Sinister? There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. Guess I should leave them alone. A wise decision. It's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth. Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a bloodstain?
Huh?
A bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look. It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. Also, that buzzer scared me. There's no mistaking this is clearly a bloodstain. Which means the tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
Well,
If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain. Who had their period on this?
Hajime.
How much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Like, come on, investigate other places already. Oh, I get it, you're right. 6 clean tablecloths. Nothing strange here. Dude.
I see.
Apparently, a great man once said investigations should be done on foot. So that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason.
Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
hey,
Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could you by any chance know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
How do you know?
Play just now?
Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears.
I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice through the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right?
Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy.
Huh?
La li li la. I heartily eat it for
I
breakfast.
see.
Oh, you mean it'll be easy as pie. Except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kinda heavy.
Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong.
She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice, or shrimp fried rice.
Anyway,
Can you tell us what you heard?
I've got it!
leave it to me. I'ma take a bite out of ya.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hashime later. Stop it, what if she takes you seriously?
Aww.
Let's see. The first person to raise their voice during the blackout was... That's right, it was Mahiru.
It...
Next it was Kazuzuchi's voice, and then the next voice is mine.
It's pitch black!
Yeah, what a nice remark I made. It's to the point and its own unique charm.
Just continue. Then there are more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, come on! The
What the hell? This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't
Oh,
leave like
no.
this, you know?
Anyway,
You guys?
Perhaps the breaker...
Hold on a sec.
Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise!
I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey.
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that. Why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
Yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that'll lead us to the truth?
Yahoo!
I know what a blast.
Then praise me, let me bite ya.
Ouch, why are you really biting me? She's a weird one. Huh? It's locked? Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Hey, is someone in there? Knocked on the door and tried calling down who's on the other side, but... There's no response. This is going nowhere. You just want to nom? Yeah, you know what, you're right. I guess we should give it up for now and check it later. Yeah, you're right.
Hajime.
The old building's circuit breaker should be inside the office. Circuit breaker, huh? Might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. That must be this odd building's circuit breaker. Blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
Doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. Circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but... You're right, even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must reset the breaker after the blackout, but who?
I did it!
Whoa!
Ah, it's here!
Actually...
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
By the way...
I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course.
But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
Hey,
Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Liar!
It's true.
I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque.
No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke.
Oh, really?
Weird.
Yeah, honestly, I was just thinking about Jax at that moment.
Oh, really? Such a shame.
So cool.
Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced there's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how'd the killer trip the circuit breaker? They didn't trip it or set it to be tripped. This remote control is for the office air conditioner. Huh? The timer's set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? Can't be a coincidence, right? I can already tell you doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time Byakuya was killed.
Anyway,
The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait!
Supposed to be here? Does that mean?
I see.
So I was right. You weren't in the office. But why?
Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the duralium case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where did you run off to your own?
Well, that is... Ugh. Ugh. Peko suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me, what was that?
Hey,
Peko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems like it would be a tough path. The cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kinda hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is. What does that mean?
huh?
I mean, is it cool? She didn't, like, run away or something.
That's right.
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive.
Is that really what it is? The duralium case. It should be certain all dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey,
Maybe we should check inside just to be safe. But it's locked.
yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular duralium case with him. Check it out, I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, it's okay if I take the key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
See, it's open! Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools were crammed inside. It's not possible that the killer took anything out from here, because the key to the case was inside the case. Byakuya had it with him. I guess you're right about that.
Maybe...
Hey, isn't Peko the killer? Ding! Why do you think that?
I mean...
Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well...
I should say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey,
And don't you think she looks kinda ruthless too? Like an assassin, right?
Well, it's not like you look any better.
now then.
I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going. Oh, sorry, I just let one out as I left the room.
Yep.
Okay, it looks like you pretty much finished looking around the old building. So how about we check Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage? There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be a good idea to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried the possibility that I might be in danger?
Hey,
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing the same so we can live, you know.
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one, chosen by Hope's Peak Academy.
Alright.
Alright, then let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
They're trying to get under the
Who
floors.
said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder. I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
I see.
Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. I'm in your floor, I'm in your walls. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I had laid out didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under from there. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there.
but...
Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility there's a hidden hole somewhere?
Well...
No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Alright, Byakuya.
So...
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
well?
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Byakuya came here. What? He did?
Huh?
What happened, Byakuya?
Huh?
Oh, hey, what are you doing here? All alone at a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
Huh.
Heh, how diligent of you.
Hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no. Not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. I mean, he's not wrong. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here?
You...
Of course not! I was just going for a damn walk! What, do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but... Then leave me alone. And then he just left. So that happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? When did we start talking about video games?
I see.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief, I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage.
As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will
I
suffice.
have not unleashed even
I
half
will
of
most
my
assuredly
power yet.
reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands.
Seems he has no intention of investigating.
Huh?
What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya's the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not what I'm... Whatever, just tell me what you're doing while everyone else is at the party.
Huh?
Checking my alibi, huh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time. Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true, I went for a little walk, and then just by chance I ended up passing by the old building. You really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck with me!
Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence! A coincidence! Alright, I got it. Dumbass. Okay. Byakuya's cottage. There it is. Huh? It's locked?
Hey.
I guess we need to ask him for help. So Nagito took a deep breath.
Hey!
Hey, Monokuma!
Did
Little
you call
baby
me?
man. Yeah? Did you call me? Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey.
Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if you could do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my afterimage. When I get serious, my afterimage is unleashed.
What?
I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
Well...
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need.
For the class trial?
This is troubling.
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Loose! I'll leave the rest
See?
to you.
I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content.
Why does it open with a magic spell?
Jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, the performance was a waste of time. I see. I guess I shouldn't go inside
You're
then.
right.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Excuse me, what the actual fuck?
Yeah, that's honestly my reaction. This bed. Nothing about it really catches my eye. There's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
You should check what's inside. Hey Skylar, how's it going? Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Huh? Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is...
This is...
Is this a crime warning? No. If it says, be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Is that Nikito on your YouTube stream? Yes. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe.
Hey.
This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? First kill will happen tonight. Because someone made this threat to Byakuya? Gathered everyone in one area, and he was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter?
But...
He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario.
Hey.
Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that some possibility just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret if he had just told us?
Nope.
He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst-case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it was a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about it, this all himself, without telling anyone?
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, for some Byakuya this letter also killed him, is what you're saying?
Sorry.
No, this could be a prank and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see, he doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we have to come all the way here and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that?
Hey.
There's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked Mahiro for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted to find out where everyone was standing just before the blackout. It's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
Sorry.
That's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like to collect my thoughts. I see, I understand.
Hey.
Also, if you're gonna go back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of our autopsy should be ready by now.
Bye now.
I'll see you later. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building.
Oh no, they killed Zubul. Anyway,
you want to get something to eat? Having a sip of water before I continue. Because dehydration. What the? The hell's that loud voice just now?
Huh?
I feel so lightheaded right now. I, Nekumaro Nida, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore.
Who's the one with the sound effects? Oh, that's Goose. Losing to who?
Oh.
I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self.
That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about?
Shit.
What?
Ugh, I don't know who is behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start.
Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started.
Sheesh.
However, if you think I'd be angered by someone like that, you all underestimated my nerve and patience.
Oh.
Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader.
Fool!
In other words, leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind.
Says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by the whole ordeal. Oh well, best not go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut before the party started to after the blackout?
So what I mean is...
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found.
That's about how long it lasted? What you said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Just as I thought. It seems there's no way to get under the floor from inside this old building. Maybe. So it's just as Nikito said. If that's the case, I guess we should give up on finding Gundam's earring.
Hey!
Hey, you're here! Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering, I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So did you find anything? Yeah, sort of. You don't sound too sure.
Hey.
Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me using the 2 photos I took before the blackout. I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result.
Oh my god, bro.
So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone pretty much in the dining hall. I made this diagram from analyzing these photos, so it's pretty accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing a far distance from that table. It's impossible, there's no way he'd be able to move that far from during the blackout. Huh? What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. Power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means...
Hey.
So did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all. It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue.
If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say.
Did you find out anything?
I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body.
Well...
And I discovered there are several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region.
No, wait, it's Yuri. This isn't Yuri. This is opposite of Yuri because she doesn't like to stab things. She's a clumsy bitch.
Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. I can't be assumed that a very thin sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to...
No, not the Toki.
Stab him over and over again, which is what I believe.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad.
Don't even push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say.
I'm sorry.
Still around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh?
28 stab wounds.
Huh?
Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pack or an owl. Oh no.
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock.
Monokuma Rock?
Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island? Here it is.
kidding me?
Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did it get here? Never mind that. How did they make a mountain shaped like Monokuma?
No way.
That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge.
Still can't believe he's dead.
Byakuya. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko?
Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet. I got it!
I know. They probably ran away.
No way!
Hell nah! There's no way I let them escape, you know. Look, I dragged this one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm telling you, let me go!
Hey!
Hey now! If you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up!
Hey!
If I see an elevator...
Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway?
You...
How can you say something so irresponsible?
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait!
Hiru, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam.
What happened?
I am right here.
Now then,
Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to.
Huh?
Hey.
Seems you noticed it too. If I did, then I'm right.
Well now.
Alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field.
Wait!
Please wait a second!
What's this?
My Monami! Just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you.
What?
Do you actually want to join in?
You masochistic master.
Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought!
Special bleeding service!
Oh well, I am a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation.
See ya later!
I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over!
Huh?
He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance. Poor Monami. Okay, she's still broken.
Well?
In RPG video games, it is common for secret areas to be underground.
So annoying.
Jeez, how boring. Whatever, let's go inside already.
Be happy!
You humans have been spared!
I don't give a flying fuck if that fat pig is dead. Who fucking cares, seriously?
This is the worst.
Gotta find the killer. If we don't, we're the ones who are gonna get killed.
Why?
This is definitely strange. Why is this happening? Why do we have to find the killer? You were wondering about Gundam too, right? You too, huh? Pekka, are you doing okay? You look like you weren't feeling too well earlier.
No.
Don't worry about it. I appreciate your concern, however. There are other things we should be focusing on.
That is...
A huge organization, so my kingdom has been cast in doubt. However, I do not think my government will participate in something like this.
Damn it!
I don't want to go! Is there any way I can run away from this?
That's weird.
What happened, Hajime? Are you scared? Seriously, you're such a wuss.
This is our battle to avenge Byakuya, but I feel quite disheartened.
Let's stop this bad joke. Why don't we have a dinner instead? What the? Something's shaking.
Ooh,
This is dangerous! Everyone, please get down!
Escalators!
Something came out!
No way.
Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it?
What?
Such a suspicious aura. Even the Crimson Steel Elephant magazine is trembling with fear. That's so totally suspicious.
Hey!
Forgive me, seriously, just forgive me already. Who joined? Oh, hi, Yin Yang.
Hey there, Mike, what's up?
Going good. I am just playing the funny Danganronpa on stream.
Oh yeah, nice.
Hey, why don't we
Never
just stop
actually
here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely.
No way!
There's no way. There's just no way. We have to find the killer.
Stupid!
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up, for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward.
You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it.
If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game.
Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. Won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do, stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. When each of us entered Monokuma Rock. We're going down an elevator.
Huh?
This is an elevator? I see. This entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma's doing what he pleases. However, if he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering around inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips together tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it.
I saw you scream.
There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Are we going to hell? Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. Then the elevator door slowly opened.
Welcome!
This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that'll decide your fates.
Are you?
What the hell is he thinking? Locking us up in a shitty-looking place like this?
Don't fuck with me!
You fucking crazy! Don't mess with me, asshole!
Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats when your names are written.
Looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked toward the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent prodigy, Byakuya Togami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. The person who did it is one of us. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible, because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Finally, trial time. I can rest my voice for a while.
Your voice, your impressions of the characters are very good. I like them.
Thank you. Oh, I don't have any skills. Damn it. Well, I guess I'm just going like this.
Never actually
Now
played
then,
Danganronpa,
let's
but it
begin
looks
with a
cool.
simple explanation of the
Yeah.
class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Oh no, poor Monami, I just realized.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh,
Such a cruel
brother, this
rule.
guy stinks!
Get off the stage!
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Among Us?
Most definitely! There's no doubt that the Blackened is lurking among you! Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry.
Yeah, this will be a fair class trial, like Class Trial 5 in Danganronpa 1, right, Monokuma?
I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin!
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh?
That
What
was
does that
out of
mean?
nowhere.
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds?
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. You can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If you can't do that... No, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this no matter what. So the class trial is finally started. From this point on, I'll provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-tainting rudeness. As things progress during each class trial, you'll engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all your classmates will speak one after another, without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to move the reticle and fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to the character's statements and choose your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright. Well, I'm used to these. Knife, bloodstain on the table, gaps in the floorboard. Alright, starting with 3 already.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table.
Table?
At the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery! Like a dog burying a bone!
Okay, I see where the weak point is.
Why was Byakuya in a place like...
His body was at the very back. After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Oh my god, my aim was so bad, but I still got it!
No, that's wrong!
Good for you, though.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Huh? Why?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
Table?
Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Aww. And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
You should kill yourself now. That's basically Hiyoko's whole character.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya
You
was
serve
probably
zero
killed
purpose.
under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown. And that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
They keep saying the word table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake.
Just because the power went out doesn't mean you dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table, if it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... Jellim case... Murder threat, right?
Crap!
What? The reason Byakuya dove from the table. It's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. Dralium case?
Crap!
Don't question it, Goose.
I've never played the games, and I'm a bit confused about some things.
What was he doing during the party? Not Chiaki's account. The fire door, not the party dishes. Connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. Confused. Hey Mike, gonna play with the family. Alright, see you later, Astral Ant. Why am I actually struggling on this? I actually don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. An Akuma file? Party dishes?
Crap!
Kitchen equipment list?
Crap!
Ah, what do I... Which is the correct one? I'm just going through each one by one at this point.
That's
Knife?
a good strategy.
Why was it knife?
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there, so in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial!
During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. From this point on, there will be various weak points standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there will always be only one lie or contradiction in the debate at a time. It means there will always be false weak spots. If you shoot a false weak spot with a truth bullet, not only will it fail to refute what was said, but you also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you will fail, so please be extra careful. Rely on your own logic to determine whether weak spots are actually lies or mistakes. Also, if you concentrate by holding down the space key, you can progress the argument slowly. Please use it whether you feel like the statements are moving too fast for you to aim. However, this does consume your focus gauge, so please be careful. Press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Well, good luck with that. Like the instructions.
5? This is the first trial. Why are there
Sure
5
Byakuya
truth
was
bullets?
under the table during the blackout.
I don't know, maybe because it felt like it?
That sounds correct.
I don't know, I've never played Danganronpa, so
If that's the
I
case,
got nothing.
Yeah.
during the blackout, Mr. Ham-Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black! It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Night vision goggles.
No, that's wrong.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
If he was using those night vision goggles we found under the table, he could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
What? You could refute me?
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Were you surprised by Mihiru's sudden argument? Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you'll go into one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak points, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the WASD keys. Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether they're cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the person's remarks, you'll skew toward their advantage. Bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of the counter is displayed. If the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debates, you lose counts as sharpness even if you miss, so please be very careful. Mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. That means conversation will develop. If that happens, they'll end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contains weak spots. Instead, you skew the mood toward the other party's advantage. Plus, it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the left mouse button. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut any remark. Huh? What is a truth blade? I am terribly sorry, it appears there has been a delay in contacting you. I'll make sure the person in charge of contacting you makes a very long vacation. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. That's about it. There won't be any other changes to your handbook menu. Only the name was changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important? Press the escape key during this argument to review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay then. Knife, duralium case, irons, and storage room.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Damn it!
Can't just listen to what she's saying. I also need to
If you
respond.
just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision. That's gotta be it.
Okay, I just need a
Where's your proof
slash.
that the killer used them?
Because then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
And a hole in your argument. I'm sure Byakuya found the night vision goggles. I need to refute Mihiro's claim with
Because if they
evidence.
used night, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
I think I understand what to do.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, he found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said
said assume. Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
Also, no one can bring anything.
When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ew! You totally mean that in a perverted way.
Terror, please never exist again. The knife was brought in the duralium case along with the night vision goggles too? No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden during the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove that. Duct tape.
I see! There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
That's right, Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility that the murder would occur. Okay, well, this one I got it. Murder threat.
I can prove it with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Those are still lies.
It doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone? I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer? It is really one of us. Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
It was fun being
on
here with you, Mike.
Alright,
Alright,
definitely look forward to Friendlock.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, see ya.
See ya.
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, the killer definitely used a mark. And because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table. Glowing paint.
I see! What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
No, there's no way it could be her.
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
I'm not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
You seem very accusatory, Soda. By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout? Is that really what happened? After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. We called the weak spots you've seen up to now argue spots. The blue-colored weak spots will be called agree spots. When shooting agree spots with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with their weaknesses, it becomes a logically sounded agreement. Isn't it a little hot in here? From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what you've debated. Press the escape key, well then, good luck and have fun. Oh yes, we got this music! Okay, 3 accounts.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Since Peko was in the... She could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office, not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
No, I think Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
He agrees with that.
Hey, it's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually...
How's it going?
I could say better for worse.
Yeah.
I won't get that right now.
Yeah, I can kind of assume based off what I saw earlier, but I won't say anything.
Yeah.
Alright.
Best to leave that for off stream, if anything.
Yeah. Oh, right now we're at the trial. We're at the trial.
I was occupying the bathroom for
I'll
a
get the
long
stream up
time,
right now,
shortly after the party started, and it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
I guess that would be true.
So Peko was in the bathroom the whole time.
In the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
But don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Someone give you explosive diarrhea?
Hey, how did it feel to
what?
do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
Teru, shut up.
Seriously, stop it.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
Question is whether Pecco's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Really talking about Pecco, really talking about poo during a death game? Yes. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Knife, AC timer, night vision goggles, embarrassing pose.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Whether Pecco's stomachache was a coincidence or someone intentionally caused it, we need to clear that first.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating. Now that you brought food to the office. Just a little bit from...
There might have been some laxatives.
Taro cooked the...
I wouldn't do anything. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Nope.
Crap.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you brought food to the office.
Just a little bit from the dining.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
No, that's wrong.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pecco wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
Oh yeah.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Cease this bickering!
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us. Trashy skank?
Shut up! As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is actually important. So we need to make it clear how the blackout occurred. Irons in storage room, tablecloth, dedicated cat. Okay.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Irons in storage room, that's right!
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge.
Because there's 3 irons on at the same time, so they overloaded it.
Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Huh? Nekomaru, what are you doing?
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Guess we're fighting.
the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on. You're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons caused, then the killer had to go to the storage room before that and turn on the irons. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
It's true the irons were responsible for the blackout, but that shouldn't be the only reason.
People in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If then the killer had to go to the storage room before that and turn on the irons. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
AC timer.
Damn it!
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not.
But the people in the dining hall were. Then the killer had to go to the storage room before that.
Ah, damn it! She accidentally got rid of it.
In the storage, then you're saying they went up. Then that means everyone when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
I can't back down.
Damn it!
It's a mashing fight.
For the killer to turn the irons, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in the when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people doesn't mean they're not.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage room.
Damn it, I missed it.
And turn on the irons. Now do you intend to take back what you said? But the people in the dining hall weren't. If the irons caused the
There we go.
Through those words.
Okay, I think I'm getting used to this.
The irons are just one reason
here's
the
the
blackout
first
occurred,
one.
but
You
they
will
weren't
get
the
used to
direct
it.
trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Air conditioner!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hands died around that time too!
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Dun dun dun! Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Good.
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet! I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
Why are you talking like that?
In the end, hope always wins. That's what
Are
I
you already
believe.
questioning him?
I mean, I already know he's definitely suspicious, but, like, this is just making me even more suspicious.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Unfortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Excuse me, what?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior.
It's human behavior, though.
Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too. Please, take me home already. I want to go home and eat candy.
Hiyoko, no one cares.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down. We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
You would think that.
Why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong, I think.
Did you say something?
'Cause we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
A clue, you say?
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Is she asking how the killer got that close to the table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was dark.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right?
Nikito, you're very suspicious right now. You were right next to it. Just as I thought, the diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and how they're able to move to the table in the dark. It's clearly shown in the diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to the table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. The night vision goggles. Byakuya was using the night vision goggles, right? And there's no way the killer could have used them. Oh wait, no. The glowing paint, I meant. Duct tape was stuck under the table, but you're saying the killer used to move in the dark? Wait, what? Oh, the lamp!
Here! The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course, there's no way they used the desk lamp's light. What they actually used was... the power cord?
I can prove it with this! They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right?
That's true!
By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
But who?
The only person here that could possibly done it. I want to say Hiyoko, but... Nikito. You did this, didn't you?
You're the only one! Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
You're the only one who was cleaning it. Nagito's chance to hide the table under the table was while he was cleaning.
I see!
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
That's suspicious.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something!
Oh no, he's crazy.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death!
I'm scared.
How wonderful! How
You
beautiful
have
it is!
probably need. I can't even say words. Great. But
Those
yeah,
eyes.
essentially.
At the moment, Nagito's eyes, the darkness in his eyes shone brightly as layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other, as if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
But wait.
I never expected Byakuya
Why
to
would
have
he
night
admit all
vision
of this
goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Oh damn, he has issues.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey Nagito! If you were behind all of this, Then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Damn, Starlo.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the iron.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions. It was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too.
Damn.
But you're wrong about one thing. Huh? I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it.
Ultimate lucky student.
For a worthless human.
Nikito's talent. I believe his talent is ultimate lucky student.
I see!
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
It works on like Rappelboy. Barely worked for Nakoto, because he wasn't truly ultimately lucky. He was actually the ultimate hope.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed? Oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please! Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh? The
what?
Fuck?
Wait, Mikan, what?
How should I put this? Is Nagito really the killer?
Honestly, I was kind of doubting it, because he seems way too relevant in the fandom, and way too confident in admitting his crimes.
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but... there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke. I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. Please time your truth bullets just right so that they won't get interrupted by the white noise. By the way, if the difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In that case, that means this explanation didn't mean anything. Well, I'm not a gentle player. Good luck and have fun.
That means that explanation. Well, that explanation means something then.
Yuki's account, Chiaki's account, autopsy report. Okay.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
Oh wait, I meant to press the wrong button.
Whoops,
He has already confessed.
Well, at least you can think.
You know...
Spread yourself.
That bastard Nagito is the...
Wait, how do I freaking get rid of the... Okay, it says right mouse button. Didn't work.
He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid.
Oh, never mind.
Might have to try again.
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
Alright, I need to hear that again. Why does Mikan think it's strange? Because she must know something that contradicts the crime stream.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed. You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid.
Oh.
Oh, never mind.
Thanks for wasting our time!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
It's the autopsy report, that's why.
I think the killer is so obvious.
He has already
you know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife.
No.
That's wrong.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikan?
The hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But, based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse!
Wait a minute. There was a missing iron skewer, if I remember.
Not a whorehouse!
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikan? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikan's the one who said it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout? Oh, if you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Akane does not know what the hell is going on anymore.
How hard you think about it. The truth, don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it? What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be. There should be some way to find out what happened. Ibuki's account.
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
For reals?
Don't act so
You were
surprised.
the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone?
What the hell?
Turn the damn light!
You got...
Perhaps the...
Hold on a sec.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth!
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark...
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
It almost sounds like... Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So Byakuya stopped him from when he was trying to get the knife. He got shoved out from under the table before he can even grab it? Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both had to say at the time.
What the hell? Ow!
Could interpret it like that. No, actually. Now that I think about it, that sounds exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. Didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. Now's not the time for me to dwell on that. I'm gonna find Byakuya's killer by any means possible, because if we don't, we will die here. Suspended?
Oh.
Well now.
Now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. Who is this? To those of you who have figured out who it is, how about you try the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their saved data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. 10 billion? Of course, for those who don't know how the killer is, you can just continue on.
What do you...
So wait, do they actually mean if I guess it wrong, I have to start over?
If I'm to assume right?
Just kidding. You can't make a choice. There's no way you'd be able to guess what the killer is.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
Damn it, I wanted my money.
You're so evil.
But thing, I was honestly not sure, like, was it like a rhetorical question or not? I was like,
Alright, back to the trial.
I'm
yeah,
Monami,
it is a thing.
and my heart is
Back to
throbbing
the trial.
like
You
crazy
get on
right
with
now.
that.
The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone. So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
I'm not talking about your looks.
What does Mikan think Nagito looks clean? Because there's no blood on him.
I see! Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table,
There was a lot of blood splattered everywhere. There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Yes, there's only one thing he could use to block the blood splatter. Storage room tablecloth.
I can prove it with this! You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen it?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you...
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, hitting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
Then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
Huh?
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all!
The place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different.
Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
In scenes where you have to figure out important words, the improved Hangman's Gambit will occur. The goal is to line up the right letters in order so it reveals a keyword related to the incident in question. Improved Hangman's Gambit is like a little puzzle game. Various letters will be flying across the screen in all directions. There are 2 rules you must remember. If 2 different letters clash, you'll take damage. If 2 of the same letters clash, they will fuse. You must make 2 of the same letters clash, while try not to let 2 different letters clash. This is what's most important. In order to do that, you've been given a technique to catch and release. You'll move the reticle with your mouse and press the right mouse button when it's on top of a letter. You can snatch the letter like a vacuum. This is what it's meant to catch the letter. However, you can only catch one letter at a time, so please be careful. Use the right mouse button when you have a letter caught. You can shoot at the cursor while aiming. This is how you release the letter. When you catch and release, you change the position of the letter and hit letters in each other. Make sure you hit the same letters so you can fuse them. The fused letters will freeze and get bigger. By pressing the right mouse button, you can blow it up and erase it from the field. That's how firing the letters. Catch and release with the right mouse button, and after you fuse them, fire with the right mouse button. It's a whole lot of right mouse buttons. However, you just erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal of improved Hangman's Gambit is completing the keyword. Display the question with the tab key and figure out the keyword will answer what question. About outlining the keyword, instead of pressing the right mouse button to fire the letter, please press the left mouse button. If that happens at the same time the letter blows up, it will be sent to the keyword list. Oh my god, this is a lot of freaking rules! You must open the keyword in order, as if you fuse letter will blow up on its own. Damage use, be careful, it'll take long to explain it, but do you understand? Place Byakuya got stabbed and place where the killer did the stabbing aren't the same. Using the words as a clue, I should put aside my preconceptions and try to think about it. Something is coming to me. Just a little bit more. I have a feeling I can see something. What? Okay. Okay, under something. I need a D. Let's put you over here. Okay, can speed things up. Under the floor. Okay, I'm understanding this.
Oh.
Got it!
I got it!
Okay, I'm kind of understanding this.
I got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death. If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. But from where? And how? I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
That's right. If I remember correctly, one person here should know how to get under the floorboards. One person. Not you. Wait, Sonia. Didn't she talk about something about that?
Crap!
Wait, no. Okay, I guess Chiaki, that's the only one I can think of. Okay, no. Wait a minute. Gundam, didn't he get something back?
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam. You dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern. Truly, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room. One of my 4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
Okay, well, it's not you, since you just figured it out.
Blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
No, I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party. So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboard.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness, right?
Yes! This Monomi over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party...
Fuyuhiko.
Judging from the photo I took before the blackout, it obviously has to be him.
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
I can do it? Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
See? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Good news, you're now allowed to use the silencer. You can use the silencer. Oh, so you're... Oh, that's why I couldn't use it last time. Okay, that makes sense now. Oh, but the difficulty is set to general. Okay. So we know how this works. That's why it wasn't working, because I was trying to press it with the right mouse button, but it wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, we just
During
have to
the party,
wait for
the
the
killer
moment it gave us the
was
unlock
lurking under the
condition.
floor like a cockroach.
But I still miss.
Panties all day.
Some
going
things
to
never
the storage
change,
room in
do
the
they,
dark.
Mike?
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
There we go.
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know? That means you have no alibi.
That's wrong.
No, that's wrong. No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside. and he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh, no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
During the party? It was probably during the blackout. Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
But I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like there's something I overlooked. Clarity's sake once again.
It appears we're getting close to the final stage. The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
I have two suspects.
Which two are you thinking of then?
Soda just because he looks like the type,
really
and
dark
Sonia
during the
for something else.
Moving to the storage room like that.
Alright.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Alright.
Is
I'll
it
leave up to
really
you
not
then.
possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
No.
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
The hallway was really dark. Moving to the storage room. It's like making a seafood bowl without...
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
Okay, there's one different in the dark might be suggested.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Crap!
I think it's the
hallway was
there's
really dark
something
during the
blue.
blackout.
Like they're
Moving to
blue
the storage
for a
room
reason.
like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
But why?
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night...
What a pain. I'm gonna... What if they used a...
It definitely sounds impossible.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Duh.
The hallway was really dark during the black. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl.
Is it really not?
What if they used a string like...
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
I agree with
I
that.
figured it out!
I know. The
So
killer
it's
had a
just
light
one
with him.
thing you need to do.
I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
Portable stove.
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in
Alright, see
your
you, Star.
argument.
Alright, see you, Astral.
A hole?
Yep.
What kind of hole? It would be great if you could explain it to me and...
Shut up, Teru.
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything.
You want to
It's really not a
just stay
perverted
silent
joke.
for the rest of the
I'm
crowd, don't you?
serious.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more
Is he
suspicious.
that annoying?
Now then, Hajime. Will you battle against me? No, that's wrong.
Oh no.
Will you be able to break through my argument?
I mean, battle sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. Damn it, there's no way I'm gonna lose someone against, like, him.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office.
Well, I guess game on.
The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony? I can't back down!
Ha!
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to
what?
say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
It's true this light source in the dark hallway would have stood out, so the killer did have a light. The reason Kazuichi wasn't seen it,
Kazuichi
the
couldn't
fire
see the
door.
office was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Allow me to cut through those words. Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. To actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh, you still don't remember your talent, do you?
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath? You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey! It's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide
Hurry the
who's the
frick up,
blackened
God,
already?
not. We don't have that much time
Runs out
left.
when I get...
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it. No matter what it is.
Yes, fourth wall moment.
Yeah, casual fourth wall moment.
So you're telling me to call it the real killer, even though I don't want to condemn that person, but there's no way other way, right? Okay, and snuck into the floorboards to stab Byakuya to death using glowing paint as a mark. So the only killer I can think of is... you. And only you. Well...
Alright.
It's not Mihiro for obvious reasons. Hyoko's too dumb to do this. Gundam is obviously not it. Akane doesn't even know what the hell is going on. You're proven innocent. Ibuki did nothing wrong. Nagito was already proven innocent. Mikan wouldn't do this. Chiaki was proven innocent. Pekka was proved innocent. Sonia, I have doubts on you, but I think you're innocent. Teru, you're innocent. So, Soda, it has to be you.
Crap!
Wait, no? Damn it. Thought it would be
If it's
him.
not Soda, then who do you think? Well, you've kind of proven everyone else in a way. So who else could you think of?
Teru?
You're the only one!
It's actually Teru!
Teru. Could it be you?
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer? Is that true?
I'll leave the rest up to you,
about? There's
Mike,
no
to figure
way!
out.
Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have
I
an
feel like
objection,
there's some
please
confusion
speak
going
freely.
on in your head.
Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer?
Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen.
That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel. Teru. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset. Call me chef. If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts? The future of the culinary arts? That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square. You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
No!
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light. And that they used the fire door to mask that light. And that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? That's right. What do you think about that? There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? A shining liquid in the dark?
That sounds super important! If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
The victim was targeted by a mark. What was that mark? No. Victim was trying to... What was that mark? Bloodstains on the table? No. No. I'm gonna say bloodstains under the table. Was it the knife?
I can prove it with this.
Okay.
The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru!
Seriously? I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all. Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak. If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here?
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard Teru
That's
Teru's
right.
voice in the dining hall?
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
That's right! That's exactly it!
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
He was underneath the
I thought
floorboards.
the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat. So, if you want, you
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
No way! You look greasy. But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
No, that's not it. Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you.
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
Knife, bloodstain under table, gaps in floor, night vision goggles, Duralium case.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face.
Maybe it was recording or something?
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
No.
I'll shoot through that contradiction. Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall. Huh? Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall. But...
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
Is that true, Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
What the heck is this accent?
Where are you from again?
Ooh, I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar!
If Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there.
No! Is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
His memories?
Yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
I probably can.
Oh, you again.
Whether or not Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, in order to know for sure, I just need to throw that question at him. Embarrassing pose.
I can prove it with this. If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
Well, what? Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that. Huh? It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly.
How about it? You can't answer, Teru?
Huh? That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so... Nagito! Say something!
I guess you might have to give up now.
Wait, give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
No murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
You understand him?
But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi! Enough with the whimpering and translate!
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
Iron skewer.
Who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not
fine. I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it?
He said, try to do it.
Hello, Winter. Welcome to stream. Danganronpa 2 has some of your favorite characters in it. I mean, as long as they're not Teru, I agree.
Accent.
Anyway, we need to focus and think on this. Thin edge tool with a diameter about 50 millimeters and at least 50 centimeters in length. There's a weapon that meets those requirements, might have been used at the crime scene. What's that? Hangman's Gambit again.
Oh.
Yep, I knew exactly what this word's gonna be. Okay.
Alright, go ahead.
Oh, I didn't mean to erase it, but good thing there's another eye.
Yes, Lupin, there is another one.
Oh, I didn't mean to erase it again! Got it. Iron skewer.
I got it!
Play this game on Max, so during the Hangman's Gambit was so annoying because I accidentally erased things. Oh no.
Huh?
No.
The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Avril Lavigne!
Avril Lavigne?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us.
You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru Teru leave the old building.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Finally, we are nearing the end. Cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields, and simply will not listen to what we have to say. It'll probably pain you to condemn your classmate, but this is a class trial, after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. High-speed dispute battle where you beat down a panicked opponent, excuses and nonsense. This is the bullet time the panic talk action. The PTA, we'll shorten it to PTA. During the PTA, you must destroy all your opponent's soul shields so you can deliver the final strike. In order to do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks with the following at the tempo of the song. Time your button presses with the tempo markers and moves across the screen. Okay, so it's just basically a bullet time battle again.
Yep, basically.
However, you cannot destroy in the time limit you have to get for it during the PTA. Okay. Keeps this going until you initiate tempo up on the flip side. If you keep missing, you'll tempo down. Okay, yeah. Final argument. Each of the 4 words corresponds to the WASD key. If you press the button in the right order, you'll be able to compose the words of your final strike. Please make your argument while searching for the words that will trump your opponent's final argument. Also, if you don't deliver the final strike within the time limit, your opponent's soul shields will recover. Well then, good luck and have fun.
What the hell you even saying, you stupid cutter hick?
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hick?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
F&F time! The iron skewer is the weapon, then hiding it is the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip it by. Byakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started. Which was the weapon already hidden somewhere and we couldn't find it? Could it have been an unexpected place? Where? In the meat!
I'm not hiding that thing!
He said, I'm not hiding anything!
I'm not hiding anything! I'm not hiding anything!
Must reveal to Teru Teru the conclusive evidence that proves he's the killer. Panic talk action.
Shut up! That's impossible!
Wait. Okay, wait.
Nonsense!
Hold on. It's... Oh, it's just the left mouse button.
Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton!
Lock on attack. Lock on and attack. So it's just...
Shut up!
Oh, I just have to...
That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton! Unforgivable! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton! Where would the weapon be?
On the meat bone. Oh.
Shut up! That's impossible!
Just like you were.
Nonsense!
Something's wrong. I don't know.
Where would the weapon be?
On the bone meat?
Unforgivable!
Okay, I guess it's a different...
I don't know! Paris Hilton! Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be?
We'll figure it out fast, I
Bone
guess.
on meat?
would the weapon be?
The meat on bone. What was I supposed to do? It's like, oh, it's Teru. Oh, never mind, it's Hajime for sure.
We will never give up.
Think about basic spelling. Base.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton! Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be?
This is the end.
Meat's on the bone.
Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it. But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
The meat on the bone, so they had to put it to meat on the bone.
I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here.
We need to confirm this now! So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Wait, hold on a second. Time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over!
About that.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go?
I'm right here!
Oh, he's just eating it.
I'm already eating it! A bear that eats meat!
Wait. Now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
What is this? So yummy! Damn it! That's my meat! I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
Fat.
Yeah.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My. There's something inside the meat.
Oh.
Look what came out. Isn't that?
Is that an iron skewer?
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
See ya, Astral.
Jeez, what a disappointment.
Again.
Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate
After
like
had a
you.
short moment here and then
Can
things
you really
went off
call
again.
that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Chiaki's like, shut the fuck up.
He said,
Like,
"You're
shoot.
all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth."
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Just let's deal with Nagito later. Most importantly, we should
I guess
first.
we need to settle this once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Go over the entire incident, and then I can prove Teto's crime. That's right, if we don't do that, we can't end this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
So this has finally come to this. My throb is chesting. My throb is chesting, yes. Every case, one last feature, the closing argument, complete summary of the case, comic book, reproductions merely Hajime's imagination, so there'll be gaps here and there. Gaps are the areas or number of pieces are missing. It's up to you to complete the comic. Truth panels, one set. Okay, yeah, basically, same thing. Also...
That's how you get it.
Closing argument. Begin.
Begin the argument.
Alright, so it starts with everyone at the party. Everyone's having their food. We have Pekka, who is busy going to the bathroom. Meanwhile, Fui, he could give it credit. Everyone at the party is... Okay. Oh, how do I... Okay, hold on. How do I... Navigate page... Still navigating the page.
Yes.
Move cursor. Mark? No. No. How do I get this stuff out of my closing argument? Navigate page, Q or E, the mouse wheel, pick up or put down truth panel. Because I feel like there's something else I could use there.
Just move on to the next one.
Oh, okay, so I just have to use the ones I have for now. Same scene at the office room in the dining hall. The office room when the blackout occurred. The killer obtained a light. The weapon hidden in. What did the killer do after exiting the dark hall? What did the killer obtain in the storage room? What was found under the table? I heard it. Okay. Got it. Alright, I get it now. Aha! killer obtained a light. What was found under the table? The office room the blackout occurred.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Alright.
Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started. Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right, everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but he had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened.
Honestly, the shouting ruined the plan. True.
Especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura?
It's you!
That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong? This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone. Would never.
It seems this is the end.
Good, finally, we can get rid of the annoying character. A69. I got a B!
Hey, that's
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve rack. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Preferably the right choice.
Such heart-pounding excitement!
Teru wasn't quite the best character in my opinion. My faves are Hajime, Chiaki, Nagito, and Gundam. I mean, I like all these characters too. Nagito I'm not scared of.
Everyone has their favorite.
The last trial end.
Correct!
That's right! This time, the blackened responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teru Hanamura.
No.
Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying a ponce like him is the one who killed Byakuya? But... why? Why did you kill him?
You've got it wrong.
It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys.
Hey!
I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. Huh? Trying to stop? What do you mean? I spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party, and then I heard a weird laughter near the dining hall, and when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty, putting the knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. And I saw him place the irons he brought in the storage room and mess with the air conditioner timers. Plus, he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him.
When that happened, he... You caught me?
Oh, I've been caught.
What?
Been caught?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? I'm planning to kill someone, of course.
Huh?
Teru, just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
What? No matter how much you want to leave this island, that's just... I see, so that's what you think.
Well...
But that's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
What?
What are you saying? I love everyone here. That's why I want to be of good use to them. I love all the ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing!
That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
What are you saying? I don't understand at all.
See?
Isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you'll become even stronger yourself? Which means the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness, and in order to see it, I'm gonna become everyone's stepping stone. I want to make your hope shine. It's as simple as that. That's right. I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
You're kidding, right?
You kidding? Don't tell me you're actually serious.
Man.
So you don't understand. That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's alright that this love of mine is unrequited. I suppose I could be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way, no way, no way!
There's something wrong with you. Really? Do you really think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me?
Hey.
But isn't that what love is? Nagito, what is the meaning of this? Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about the story at all.
See?
You see? If you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Don't fuck with me!
You better not compare us to that!
What?
Huh? Am I wrong? It's a given that trials are necessary to become strong, and the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level.
Amazing!
It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for everyone to die for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great!
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to the brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it! You're seriously starting to piss me off.
What's going on?
I don't understand at all. Are you saying you basically wanted to commit murder for fun? It's not the same as killing someone for fun, but I guess it looked the same in your eyes. I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die. Is that why you didn't mind when Teru Teru discovered your plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was intentional too.
So...
Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing. Plus, it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teru Teru? You expected to pique Teru Teru's curiosity, and you looked forward to the mystery becoming more complex. Well, you're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning.
What?
That was your doing as well?
You're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it.
Hey!
This dude, he's seriously batshit crazy. He's insane. That's right. That's why I tried to stop him, you know.
However...
But why? Why did you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know. Because Nagito was the only one who was supposed to take that knife. That's why I aim and thrust with the iron skewer there. But why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then in place of Nagito.
Nope.
No, I don't think that's it. Huh?
Perhaps...
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito.
What? What did you say?
See?
'Cause Byakuya said so, didn't he? Don't worry, as long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
That much I promise. Could it be in order to keep that promise? As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito, even though he was trying to take the knife. I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet...
Such despair.
I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
No way.
Could it be you knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail?
Someone like me?
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. Just the results that were going to be my fun for later. Just kidding.
How unexpected.
But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want it to just waste it. So that's why I decided to help Teru Teru. Why? Well, because Teru Teru decided to commit his crime because he had a strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. Really? You set your sights too high. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teru Teru. What do you mean confirm? Just stop it already!
Well...
Plus, I couldn't really help myself when I also emphasized Teru Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know. If I had left him in the confused state, this trial might have been ruined, right?
Isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him, I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those were my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru Teru?
Man.
In the end, my help just wasn't enough. This turned out to be a bad ending for Teru Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You'll not die in vain.
Great!
You'll become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible!
Sacrifice?
Shut up! Shut up!
Seriously, stop it already! I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you!
Hey!
Hey, is it really okay just to leave this crazy bastard alone like this?
Huh?
Isn't it better to just fucking kill him off?
Kill, he said? High school students are so violent these days. But the person who's gonna get killed now is Nagito. It's Teru Teru.
What's the matter?
Oh, you didn't forget, right? 'Cause I already told you at the beginning, right? If the Blackened Killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait!
Hold on.
No.
That was, how should I put it, an accident. An act of self-defense. Not intentional. Anyway, I feel it's possible it's not my fault.
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it was an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's murder.
Hey!
But isn't there anything like sympathy judgments, extenuating circumstances, or maybe even a probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of these claims.
That's not...
Hey!
Save me, you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why
Be
you?
honest. After learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right?
Wrong!
You're wrong,
There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. In truth, you are just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already. At least, in the end.
That is...
Teru.
Why?
If only you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive.
Answer me.
Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me, Teru. I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Because she's waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate Hope Peak Academy and come home.
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard.
Okay, this is actually
What if you
kind of
can
sad.
accident while I'm gone?
I'll be fine.
Yeah,
Moms are
it's gonna
strong.
be. Yeah.
I won't lose to some illness.
I mean, did we have this in the first game?
I don't think
know that
so.
already.
Oh God.
I know
I guess we're
that
getting emotional trauma then.
already.
I promised her that I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamaru diner. Mama's waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Teddy. But if we were told our memories were stolen and several years have passed since our first day,
Hey!
then what happened to the Hanamura diner? What happened to my mom who's waiting for me? Teddy's backstory makes him a better character, honestly. Yeah, except that he's a pervert. So you did believe what Monokuma said.
Damn it!
You were saying all along, it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. So why?
Wrong!
I still don't believe it. There's no way I could believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure I still have a place to call home.
Teru, you!
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it. Because he believed it. He needed to deny it. Damn it! Only I knew how he felt. Something like this never would have happened. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found out he was going to kill someone. I left him alone. That's why. That's why.
Fine.
So, you wanted the first kill.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, you guys. It doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. I see.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Teddy.
I see. Interesting. But, as far as motives to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mom is boring. But
So...
it seems there's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment.
You can't!
No, you can't!
Jeez, get out of my way!
Stop abusing Monami.
Well now.
There. Now that annoying little sister has been dealt with. Now let's get back to business.
Wait!
Hold on a sec. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Teru Hanamura, the ultimate cook!
Hey!
Call me chef. No, wait, that's not what I...
Please!
Please tell me at least what happened to the Hanamaru diner. To Mama?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Lies.
I won't believe this!
I won't believe it.
Mama!
Oh no. There are better motives in this game. Oh no. I'm scared.
Wow.
Been a while since I've seen a punishment.
How long has it been actually?
Since the last game, since Junko. Deep fried Teru. They're gonna cook him!
Oh god.
Oh no, they're shooting missiles at him.
Oh, yikes.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
How bad are we talking?
And they just dump him in the volcano.
Yikes.
Yeah, that is pride if I have ever seen one.
Extreme!
Yeah!
The adrenaline is rushing through me.
Damn it!
Ugh, are you fucking serious? Ugh.
Blah, 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 blah.
How cruel.
Why? Why did you do something so cruel?
What?
Huh? Didn't you learn when you were in elementary school? If you badmouth someone, the teacher writes it in a note and makes whoever you badmouth you read it in front of the whole class.
No.
When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be the badmouth. The same applies to murder.
What are you saying?
You're the one who drove him to do it. So cruel. This is just too cruel.
Nice.
Well, it can't be helped. Rules are rules, and this is the killing rule after all.
What rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules.
Huh? I can't just let that slide. What do you mean?
When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something? Give us our memories, huh? Why didn't you tell Teru about his mom or his diner? He had the right to know. Yeah, us too! We all have a right to know!
Bastard!
Hey, hurry up and tell us! Why did you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories?
Oh yeah, I did promise to return your memories after the killing began. Huh? Are you gonna do it? But telling them is kinda... But I never told you guys that I had to tell you right away.
What?
What?
Not fair.
That's not fair!
Of course.
I'll keep my promise to return your memories. Someday. But it's still not clear when that someday will actually be. I must excuse myself as well. There's something I need to do.
Huh?
What the heck?
So cruel!
That's not fair. They both ran away.
Then...
Monokuma has us wrapped around his finger after all.
Stupid!
Teru, you stupid.
Such despair.
An ending like this is just full of despair. Seriously tragic despair. But still, at times like this, as the symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best.
You.
Why you're smiling?
Crap!
How can you smile in a situation like this, you creep?
Nope.
Hold on, I'm sad too, you know. Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You ultimates who inspire hope in your splendid talents. There's no way I can be happy when we've lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't go saying creepy shit! I'll fucking kill you! Please, kill me anytime.
What?
Huh? If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone.
Someone like me?
If absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special.
You! How messed up are you?
Hey.
However, if you're going to kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, if you do that, then I can cooperate with the killer. Are you seriously intending to help the killer? It's really not that big of a deal. If you're students of Hope's Peak Academy, if you're the symbols of hope who possess the chosen talents...
Great!
Then it shouldn't matter to you guys at all if I cooperate with the killer, right?
You fiend.
Declaring so confidently that you'll side with the killer.
Hey!
Maybe this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think it's better for us not to kill him.
Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
This is exciting!
Mostly, I just want to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes from you, one after another. Just kidding.
You pissed me off.
Hey, can I punch ya? I just won't be satisfied till I punch ya. Fine. Let's stop this already. It's just gonna waste time if we keep dealing with him.
What?
Huh? Even Hajime hates me now?
How unfortunate.
That stings. I felt you and I were quite similar. What does that...
Isn't that right?
You hold a special feeling towards Hope's Peak Academy, just like me. Don't put me in the same category as you.
Hey.
But how can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself. We don't know anything about each other's true nature. No, if it is true that our school memories are stolen, it's the same as not knowing about our true selves, too. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't even remember what his talent is. Akane, please feel free to punch him. Will do!
Wait!
Hold on! Please stop this at once! Nothing will come from fighting like this. There is something else that we must do.
Huh?
Something else?
Please listen!
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There is something more important we must do.
Let me ask.
Which is? Do our best.
You fiend.
Well?
We must first leave here and get some rest. And then we shall work together and do our best. Do our best so we never have to come back here again.
Perhaps.
This is what I believe we must do right now.
I am sorry.
If only I was a better motivational speaker. No, that really touched my heart. You're totally right. What we need to do right now is do our best. If we do our best, it's definitely going to pay off, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is right.
Like...
But what do we have to do to work hard at? I do not know, but we must do our best.
Jeez.
I don't get you at all. Are you some kind of moron?
Well?
It's fine if you don't know. What matters is that you hold on to the feeling that you have to do your best.
Right?
So let's do our best. Let's make sure a killing like this will never happen again.
But...
It's scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagito said.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, I don't know what you're talking about, but let's do our best for now.
Fine.
Very well. Even if we're not able to change the future, I guess I should at least change my tomorrow. Damn fiend! I won't give up until the very end! I won't die in vain! Give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul, and fight to the very end!
Yeah, you're right. Let's definitely work together and leave this island. Do our best. We kept using this phrase over and over again, even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we still said it, and we continued to say it over and over again without stopping. Thus, the curtain had fallen upon the class trial where Byakuya and Teru were sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. After experiencing something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and began walking around the hotel grounds for no real reason. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up to the sky. And there, just like before, there it was, the night sky brimming with stars. Stars that looked like they were able to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. So I looked up for some reason. The sky is connected to anywhere, even to my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. That's right, I'm definitely going to go home. That's when it happened. As I stared up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation. And then while I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation. Isn't this...
Is someone watching me?
Huh? What's this? Chapter 1, Destination Despair. End. Finally!
Wow, that is chapter 1.
Only 14 surviving students.
Yep. 16 that started.
I mean, this is more than the first chapter of Danganronpa 1. Because 3 people died.
Bro, I didn't remember that.
You obtain a present. Wooden stick. Frisk Undertale.
Frisk, remember?
For a long time, humans have been taught that if you try hard enough,
Oh yeah,
you
how
can
did you
accomplish
find
anything, even if we weren't told this directly. You'd know it just by looking at the world around us. The internet, TV, and newspapers are overflowing with hopeful messages that say exactly that. But people who can't win, people who don't try to win, people who try their best and still can't win, they are all worthless trash. There are two kinds of people in this world. Those who are born with worth, and everybody else, no matter how hard a lowly human tries. They will never be the same as someone who was born worthy. They say that effort breeds success, but that's a complete lie. The world is not that accommodating. No matter how hard a small dog tries, it will never become a large dog. No matter how much a penguin tries, there's no way it will ever soar through the sky. Which means unworthy humans will never become worthy, no matter what they do. People with talent don't become talented. They're just born with their abilities right from the start. That's right, just like you guys. That's why I have so much respect for you all. Just so you know, what I feel is different from admiration. Admiration is wishing you could be like the object of your admiration. But what I feel is not so self-serving. How should I put it? What I feel is more pure. More like a selfless love that wants nothing in return. So, I want you guys to believe me when I say, I don't mind if you kill me. But if that happens, I want you to let me help. I don't care if the killer survives, or if everyone but the killer survives. I just want both sides to do their very best. I want to see with my own two eyes the absolute hope that lies ahead. Yep, I'm really lucky. Someone as insignificant as me will be there when hope and despair collide and unleash their energy. So please, let me help you. If you're planning to kill me, I would be honored to help you carry out your plan. I want you to use me as a stepping stone so everyone can shine. I want you to kill me in a way that befits...
Oh, shut up!
Listen.
And Chapter 2, Sea and Punishment, Sin and Coconuts. That'll be next time. Byakuya and Terutoru died just last night. An ordeal like that doesn't change the fact that I still get hungry. In this firsthand and headed toward the hotel restaurant with Yuri's sullen footsteps.
Oh.
Hajime, you're already here. Good morning. Yo.
Good morning.
Just as I thought, the atmosphere in the restaurant is pretty gloomy. But after what happened yesterday, that's to be expected. Byakuya, who'd appointing himself our leader, was killed, and the person who killed him was our friend. And that friend was also killed right in front of us. So that was the execution. Traumatic. After experiencing something like that, it's impossible not to feel sad. Huh? You guys don't look so good. Your faces all look like you just attended 2 funerals in a row. I guess some people don't feel so sad.
That's like what happened. Byakuya and Teddy got killed. You uggo!
I'm not talking to you, you ugly bitch.
Why are you always so mean to me? But...
Still, I don't understand about Mr. Ham Hands, but is there even a reason for us to be sad about Teddy's death?
Hey!
What the heck do you mean?
Why?
Well, he was a crazy guy who killed someone. He's totally deserved to die.
Hey.
I understand how you feel, but you're going too far.
That's weird.
Huh? Is it alright to defend a killer, or are you trying to justify murder?
No.
No, that was not my intention, but...
Hey!
Then you gotta hate him more than ever. You gotta hate him from the bottom of your heart. He's a stupid piece of trash bastard who committed the lowest crime possible. He deserved to get killed. In fact, I'd rather relieved he was executed. If I could've, I would've totally spat on him too.
Jeez!
Hey, what gives? Does a pea-brain like you have something to complain about?
It's not like that.
It's not about that, but...
It smells...
Something smells, don't you think?
Huh?
Again?
It can't be.
Don't tell me. It better not be another dead body. Nah, it's not the smell of blood this time. It just smells really bad. Smells bad? It's kind of like a bar or nightclub smells after closing time, you see?
Hey, hey, hey!
I don't know those smells. He must have had a pretty rough life.
Now that you mention it.
Now that you mention it, I do smell something. It's like a sewer rotting garbage.
I got it!
I know what it is. It's Nekomaru's breath probably stinks.
You got me there!
She didn't say anything remotely funny just now. No, it's not Nekomaru. The smell is coming from... you, Hayoko. Huh?
Whoa!
It's true! Hayoko, you reek!
What did you do to me?
A rotten stings my eye as if a demonic eclipse is about to commence.
Cry, you little bitch.
Oh my!
Oh, she's crying?
Hey!
I've said it before, but you guys are really insensitive.
That was close.
No, it actually doesn't smell that bad. I mean, as long as I breathe with my mouth.
Like...
Are you even taking baths? No. You haven't bathed? I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Hey.
Hey, Hiyoko, you don't have to cry so much. I'll tie your sash for you, okay? Really? I can only tie a simple knot, but if that's okay with you, I can teach you.
Yay!
I love you, my hero. I'll give you a kiss.
Hey.
Hey, Hiyoko, you don't have to hug me.
It appears you cannot escape.
She appears to have taken a liking to you.
Welcome to the world of girl love. It's slippery when wet. The air is suddenly not so tense anymore. Well, I guess it's better than being down forever. If I was all by myself, I probably would have been able to put my feelings aside and move on like this. I guess I have these guys to thank. Anyway, what happened to Fuyuhiko and Nagito? It seems they're both not here. Now that you mention it, you're right. I saw Fuyuhiko earlier near the hotel. I invited him to breakfast, but he declined. Well, that's just Fuyuhiko being Fuyuhiko, but...
Huh?
Who cares about Nagito?
He is cursed, a child who summons misfortune, so to speak.
Well, that may be true, but...
Just letting you know I don't know anything!
I have no idea!
Without hesitation, I don't know anything about Nagito at all.
That's right.
He's right, forget it. Let's just forget about that creep already.
Huh?
They're obviously acting suspicious, aren't they?
Of course not.
I'm not suspicious.
Impossible!
That's right, I'm not suspicious.
What's the matter?
What's up? Did someone get kidnapped or something?
You came just at the right time.
At the right time?
No, it's nothing.
I don't really get it, but you must have yearned for me. Your outlook on life has changed due to my cuteness, so your body can't stand to live without me, huh? I can't help myself, you know. My body reacts to Monokuma on its own.
No.
Something like that.
Stupid.
Who cares about that? Just hurry up and tell us why you're here.
Actually...
To be honest, I'm searching too. My valued servant has disappeared. Servant?
What the hell?
You know, my mono beast. One of them just disappeared. Huh? One of those mono beasts disappeared? Maybe I cut back on the cost of their food too much. Perhaps they're boycotting me.
Let me tell you
But the guy is the weakest of the League of Four. How shameful for a mono beast to lose to a mere human. That's what you want to say, right? Huh?
Nature.
Though this is merely the prelude, the climax will occur soon after.
Burn in the fire!
Now then, let me hear you scream! I shall make sweet music for you!
Yeah.
Hey Gundam, can you stop playing with that stuffed animal?
My entire...
You're being called a stuffed animal? Oh well, it looks like you guys don't know anything about my mono beast either. And it's a waste of time for me to worry about it. I don't want to go bald from worrying too much.
Okay.
A wise catbot once said, "Our eyes are in front so we can keep moving forward." Monokuma said those familiar-sounding words to us. Once again, he disappeared.
No way.
Hey, what do you think he meant by now? He said something about a mono beast disappearing. The only possibility I can think of is...
Were you in the middle of something? If so, I can just come back later.
Then leave.
Yeah. At least ask me to leave kindly.
Hey.
Before you leave, I want to ask you something. Did you have anything to do with the disappearing mono beast?
Yes, that's right. I'm the one who defeated the mono beast.
You did?
You serious?
Defeating a monster like that? How the hell did someone like you pull that off?
I'll talk about it in more detail in a different mode. Anyway, I released the bridge gate for you all.
Hey.
If the gate is open, that means we can go to the new island across the bridge, right?
Is that true?
That's totally right. Now that you all can go to more areas, let's all get along and live a fun life for sure this time.
Love.
Living together on this island isn't what's important. We need to find a way to escape.
Of course, escaping from this island is our main goal.
Why, you?
Nobody wants to live in this swashbuckling Hollywood-type action film.
I want to live a life where I can be more average. A life where nothing happens. That's better for me.
All right.
I'm embarrassed to admit that the first time I did a Danganronpa 2 character quiz, I got Mahiru like I don't want to swim in Hyoko bathwater. Lol.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, if I find anything that can be salvaged for boat parts, let me know immediately.
It seems like everyone's united on a path that's different from what I had planned.
Now then, let us begin.
Then let's disperse. The time has come to release the cursed seal.
All right.
Let's find a way to leave this island.
That is impossible. Leaving this island is no longer possible.
No longer possible? What is that?
Hey!
Hajime, just leave that thing alone already. After all, she's the same as Monokuma. It's better if you don't get that close to her. You're right. Seems everyone's attention has shifted toward exploring the new island. Expecting to find something that'll help us escape the situation, everyone filed out of the restaurant. Okay, and finally we can leave it there.
Yes. So, how do you find Chapter 1?
Well, the trauma is already growing early.
Well, that's something, considering the first game, I think, took you till Chapter 3 start.
Yeah, because, like, Chapter 2, I was, like Chapter 1 and 2, I was sad about the deaths, but, like, the trial itself, I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. Like, I was confused, but I was like, okay, that's fine. Chapter 3 is when it started going, like, huh? Then 4, huh? 5, huh?
All the hers, both in succession and increasing in volume.
Okay, so everything's saved, so I can... Oh wait, no, not options. Return to main menu. Experience the battles between Monami and the Mono Beast that occurred behind the scenes. What is this?
Let's find out. Because I actually don't know about it.
Oh, it's a whole little side thing. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, it's a side game. Very interesting.
I'll probably do that, like, on my spare time. After, like, the game. Because that's what I was doing with the school mode.
Yeah, leave it for the post-game shit.
Alright then. Well, that was pretty interesting. Let me just tell you that you'll have the biggest haunt on the third class trial. Oh yeah, I kinda already expect that, just considering it's the third class trial. And we all know what happens in a third class trial in these games.
It seems like something happened.
But yeah, thank you all for coming and watching this stream. I know it was pretty late. I was probably gonna finish this like a lot sooner ago if I had started at the time I wanted to. But like right now it's like 1 AM. So yeah, I should be like going to bed now.
Okay.
But thank you all for coming, guys. This was really fun. See you all next time with Metopia tomorrow.
Hey, see ya.
Bye.